Hello Education 422 class, my name is Asia Sai and welcome to my website. So as you can see here, I created an assignment called the Help the Lorax Challenge. The learning goal of this assignment is that students are able to create a campaign comic strip that addresses the themes and issues from the infamous children's story, The Lorax. This will require students to analyze the reading more in depth and brainstorm how they can bring awareness to the issues that they are presented. The technology learning goal is that, given that this is an English class, I wanted to provide my students a better opportunity to broaden their expectations on creative writing. Pixton is a great way for students to experience a more hands-on way to bring the work to life and see it more digitally rather than on paper. To break it down, my class period is probably going to be around 90 minutes long. Therefore, the first 30 minutes I'm going to be reintroducing The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. The first 5 minutes I'm going to be asking my students, have you read this? What is your freshest memory on it? Or have you not read it? The next 15 minutes I'm actually physically going to have the book to read to them, and hopefully the students will take notes and annotate if need be. And the last 10 minutes we're going to have a discussion and see if they were able to pick up on the hidden themes or issues that were addressed in the story. Next, I'll have a breakout session. This is where my students are going to be doing the most work. They can either do it in partner groups or by themselves. The Help the Lorax Challenge uses the issues that we discussed in class today. The students are expected to create their own comic strip of how they would help the Lorax spread awareness to their society. This is where the students get to be creative, and it's my goal for my students to find a different angle of storytelling with the hidden themes. During this time, I will be walking around making sure that I'm available to each student that may have issues with the Pixton technology. As the teacher, I understand that there are going to be technical difficulties, and I just want my students to know that they have as many resources as they can get with me being there. During the last 10 minutes, it's going to be more of a class discussion, maybe sharing if they feel like they want to. I'm going to reiterate how to interpret the hidden themes in the text that are provided to my students, and by the end of the lesson, my students should be able to analyze and identify hidden themes along with creating a comic strip from Pixton technology. The students will then print out a comic strip on one page and turn it in to me at the end of the class for grading. So on the left, you can see that there's a sample of my comic strip that I made for this assignment, which is what I expect to get as the picture for me to grade. Students will be able to create a comic panel addressing the serious issues that we addressed during class. And the reason why I chose Pixton is because it's easy, it's fun, it's creative. You'll be able to play with the characters' expressions, actions, backgrounds, many more, and attached there I showed that everyone can make comics. It's a very child-friendly site, and so there's a lot of resources via YouTube or peers to figure out how to create your comic. So at the end of this assignment, the only homework I will have for my students will be filling out this Pixton assessment link. This is going to be discussing how comfortable they feel and just give them opportunity to give me any feedback that they may feel is needed. Here are some of the IST standards that I felt that this assignment has met. And just to summarize this narrative, this assignment fits IST standards because it requires students to use their writing techniques to develop a deeper sense of research, along with utilizing that writing technique towards technology and being able to research further past just textbooks, books, or whatever the teacher is given. And that is it. So thank you again, and have a good day.